Hello students. Today we are going to be going over some statistical data. Hopefully this is just review of things that you've already learned from last year or the year before. Okay, so we have this list of numbers. And this is really nice because this one's actually listed in order from least to greatest. If your numbers are not listed from least to greatest, make sure you list them out. And the other thing I do is I always count them out like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I check back to number 1 on page 2, and I make sure there's 10 numbers so I'm not missing any numbers. So that's the very first thing that you do, okay? And then like I said before, put them in order from least to greatest, and I usually will write it down and then cross them out on the list to make sure you haven't missed any, okay? The first thing we want to do is find the average. Now the average is also called the mean, and here's the symbol for that, also known as X bar. So the mean of these numbers is we're going to add them all up and divide by how many numbers there are. So if I take my handy dandy calculator, 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 12 plus 12 plus 13 plus 17 plus 19 plus 19. And I get a total 116. 116 is my total, and I'm going to divide it by how many numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a very handy number because when you divide by 10, all you have to do is move the decimal over, and that will give you your average. So it's 11.6. So again, you add them all up, and then you divide by how many numbers there are. And that would be the mean or the average, or X bar is how you say that. Now the mode is what is the most number listed, MO, most. So I can see there's 2 6s, 2 12s, and 2 19s. So there's going to be more than one mode. So we put 6, 12, and 19. Normally there's only one, maybe 2, but in this case there's 3. So we list all 3. Okay. Next, min X means what's the minimal number in the set of values. So if I look at all of them, minimum is 5. Maximum, what's the maximum number in all these? This one, 19. Next, what is the range? The range is the biggest number, subtract the smallest number. So if I go 19, subtract 5, I get 14. Okay. Next, I'm going to skip these two and I'm going to go straight to this one. Med is short for median. So the median is the center number. Okay. So if I look and I have an even set of numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these two are going to be, what I do is, since there's no exact middle number because there's an even set of numbers, I take the average of these two. So I would add 12 plus 12, divide by 2. Obviously, I'm going to get 12. If it had been 13 and 11, we would add them together and still get 12. Okay. Now, the median, right there, I'm going to go ahead and split the numbers in half right here. Here's the lower half and the upper half. So quartile 1 is going to be the median of the lower half of numbers. So if I disregard that and I only look at this set of numbers here, what is the median of that? The middle number is this one right here. So that will be 6. Then over here's quartile 3. I take the median of the upper half of numbers. So if I just look at those, there's my middle number right there. And now you have all the data that you need for a box and whisker plot. And let's see if I have a space for the box and whisker plot. I might go ahead and do it over here where I can put 5. I'm going to go ahead and erase that. 5, 10, 15, 20. So a box and whisker plot, you're going to have the front of the box is going to be quartile 1, so that's going to be at 6. Quartile 3 is at 17. Okay, and we put those together. And then the median is 12 right there. And then this will go to the minimum, and then this will go to the maximum. So there, it's also a way to draw a box and whisker plot, okay? All right, if you're understanding this, do 2 more, and then for the last one, I'll let you do that on the calculator. Okay, go ahead, you can do this, students. You rock.